How do you protect your online social media accounts? You do this by following a few very specific practices that are applicable to any online account, whether it's a bank or a social media account. Now, I want to speak about social media accounts and banks. Social media accounts represent how we engage, how businesses engage, and how many people are currently making their money through their online identity. Now, if you're on Instagram, you'll see people being paid good amount of money to share content, kind of be influencers in the online space, and part of their livelihood is based on that content being protected, the followers that make up the value of that influencer, and as a result, we need to protect that account as if it were our business, because it is our business and our livelihood for some. Now, for others, it's just personal pride. Um, to keep it simple, when we look at our bank's accounts, when we look at our social media accounts, we need to think about protecting how we engage and connect and authenticate with that. So, what does that mean? It's a lot of technical terms. The simplest approach here is one thing I want to really hammer on is that whether it's your bank, it's Instagram, it's Snapchat, it's any of these platforms, retirement account, all of those guys, never click on a link that you are sent ever related to that platform. Specifically, if you receive an email that implies that they want to verify your account information, or if they say, hey, your password's changed, is that okay? Click here. Or they might say, please send us your username and password. None of those things are good. 99% of the time, those are malicious people trying to trick you into giving out this information so that they can leverage it for themselves. And so, the simplest behavior for you to protect your online identity is never click on those links. That's it. No matter if it comes from a Bank of America, a Deutsche Bank, it comes from Instagram, and it says, please click here. What you do is you open a new browser, either on your phone or on the computer, and you go to the website manually. Like type in the address, the Instagram.com, the DeutscheBank.com, whatever it is, log in and see if there's any messages. If the company platform that we're talking about wanted you to do something, they would tell you after you've logged in. And by manually typing it in, you remove any of the potential malicious software code that is in that email. So you know, clicking on the email link usually allows the attacker to take over your accounts, to install something malicious on your computer, and it's just a bad news bear all around. That's it. So don't click on anything. Now, if you have adopted this practice, what's another thing you can do? So one thing I always recommend and work with some of the really fantastic people that are really doing some good work in the world is to make sure your social media accounts, your bank accounts, preferably your email, all have what's called two-factor authentication. That's it. It's a good. What it is that they're gonna ask for your username and password, and then they're going to send you a note, either by text message. They're going to call you. You can download a cool piece of software and use that. Doesn't matter. Your only thing you want to make sure you do is to add two-factor verification. That way, if somebody does get your username and password because you accidentally got tricked, then you can make sure they don't get in, because they're going to need that second piece of information that's going to be sent to your phone. So if you're walking around and you're doing a beautiful day and your phone suddenly asks you or prompts you with a verification code for Instagram or Wells Fargo, you know that somebody is trying to use your username and password to get in. So what you do then is, one, don't worry because it's being stopped. If it's a bank, you of course can call a fraud number, not the fraud number that's going to be in the text message, whatever, right? Because that'd be a great trick. Just go to the website, call the 1-800 number. Super easy, avoids all the pain and disappointment that'll happen. So, from a cybersecurity perspective, these are the things that you would do to really level up and kind of get that better benefit and the biggest impact possible. To protect yourself, this is what the biggest stars in the world do. This is what the most senior cybersecurity teams advise, and it doesn't cost you anything. You just need to turn it on and just be aware, just be mindful. That's it. Have a great day. And introduce myself, James Lucia. Been in cybersecurity for over 20 years and wrote a book, How Not to Be Hacked, which is some of the pieces of information that I'm sharing here because I want everybody to know about it and I want you to benefit from it. And honestly, some people just prefer to hear things and watch things. So I hope this really gives you value and helps you out. If you need anything, you get stuck with anything, hit me up in the comments. I enjoy a broad range of, I would say, areas. So happy to help you any way I can. Do good. Talk to you soon. See you.